Welcome to my channel. Time for Bitcoin.
So there is an expression, Warren Buffett's used it, is when the tide goes out, you see who's swimming naked. So the tide out in this is liquidity. And liquidity is driven by central banks trying to stop inflation. So they raise interest rates when they think there's inflation. It slows down the economy. It's harder to borrow money. The whole economy slows down and we restart. It's called the business cycle. And you and I have talked about this in the past. So the economies are cyclical. They're naturally cyclical because the credit cycle, even without central banks, is you kind of lend or borrow too much money, then something happens at the margin and you're like, oh shit, I borrowed or lent too much money, and you pull it all back again and then you do it again, right? So the central banks try and soften that cycle, but they still create it and use it to try and not let economies go too far, like hyperinflation or depression